After the terrorist attack on Mumbai, the test series between India and England was thrown into doubt. But England are back on the subcontinent, and now they have to focus their attention to matters on the field as they take on the Indian team that totally dominated the one-dayers. There's been a change of location for the opening match. We are now on the eastern coast of India, on the Bay of Bengal in Chennai, the state capital of Tamil Nadu, and the venue for this opening test, the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium.
Well, it's toss time in Chennai, and the men who matter out in the centre. Jeff Crow, the match referee from New Zealand, Kevin Pietersen, England, Mahendra Singh Dhoni from India. And MS Dhoni will spin the coin. Heads is the call.
Heads it is, England.
Heads it is, England. Well, KB, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to have a bat. I think we'll try and make first use of it with the bat this morning.
Well, the sequence of events over the last week are hectic, but it's good to be back to cricket.
Oh, it's great to be back in India, great to be back playing cricket. It's what we love doing, and hopefully put on a real good competitive performance over the next 2 weeks.
Have a good one, KP.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
Well, MS, no prizes for guessing. You would have batted first as well. Disappointed?
Not really, because a lot depends on the start. We can't really control the toss, so we're not really disappointed, or we're not really excited when we win the toss or lose the toss. So, the things we can't control, we are not really thinking about them.
Have a good one, MS.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that's the news from the centre. England have won the toss and decided to bat first.
Very good toss to win. They'll have to put runs on the board, and as predicted by Ian Botham, Graham Swan getting an opportunity, but the top order batsmen have to get some runs.
Yeah, the top order needs to score runs. That was the problem we had in the one-day games, not getting enough runs on the board and not getting them quickly enough. It's a test match, it's 5 days, and the England batsmen need to come to India, Chennai in the right frame of mind and get runs on the board. Graham Swan, an obvious person to come into the side. No Broad, unfit.
Yes, and they've got the opportunity. Good batting conditions. I think the first session is important, like it is in most test matches, even if you're batting first, because this pitch will be at its best probably after lunch today. He's had a good start to his test career, Alistair Cook. Kind of player, if he gets in, goes on to make the big score. And he'll be up against a vastly improved Zahir Khan. 61 matches, he's the spearhead of this Indian attack. Andrew Strauss, the left-hander, will be the man on strike. The reason I say he's good against the left-handers, and I talked about the length as the first runs on the board for England, is that he gets the left-handers to use that front foot of theirs. He draws them forward. He's had tremendous success with the likes of Hayden, Graham Smith. That's good shot. Get 2 for that. Getting a good stride forward on that occasion.
Slow outfield. We had some rain on Tuesday here in Chennai. Outfield had a few puddles on it, and Cook might not have timed this ball particularly sweetly, but it wasn't racing away.
That's a good delivery. Just get the feeling he might have got some bat on it. There were 2 sounds.
Had the impression it was a bit of a half-hearted appeal. Inside edge onto pad. Big inside edge. That's gone fine. Just clipped away from Andrew Strauss, slightly too straight on his leg stump, and most opening batsmen like it there.
Yes, first boundary of the England innings. Yes, using the pace. Nice roll of the wrists.
Well, there'll certainly be respect from England towards Harbhajan. Two attacking fielders, one at slip and one at short leg. Runs here. A good shot from Cook through extra cover. The outfield is quick enough. It's his first boundary, Alistair Cook.
We're just trying to get that angle, Ishant Sharma, but pitched it a little too full, and Alistair Cook leaning into the drive there.
Might just pick up two here. Zahir Khan, the fielder. I saw Farooq on TV the other evening on a talking all about this game. He spent a lot of time talking about Chawla, the leg spinner. The answer to your question, no, he hasn't lost any weight.
Good call, but I think there was a bit of an inside edge. Parsi's used to enliven the dressing room. Farooq Engineer, Rosi Surti in the Indian dressing room. It used to be a laugh riot.
Yeah, it's inside edge. You can see the bounce of the ball there. The umpire would be interested if it hits the pad and it's straight. Slow delivery again. He's tried the sweep.
It looked as if he was looking to play the sweep shot even before the ball was delivered. There it is. You can see from the pickup of the bat that he was looking to sweep the ball.
Thought that would be coming, that short ball with two fielders out on that leg side boundary. But as I say, he's tinkered with the field. He's got his first slip and then a very fine gully, and then there's a short mid wicket on the leg side.
Bit of width, he's gone after it this time. No need to run for that, that's four. Bit of width, thrown up and accepted.
Yes, he plays the waiting game well, Alistair Cook. He'll defend, and then once the bowler tries to experiment like Harbhajan has done here, just tossing that ball up, he's put it away nicely. Good stride, getting close to the pitch of the ball and finding the gap on the offside.
That's nicely played. Just punched down the ground. Just over pitched, but timed beautifully.
Nice full face of the blade when he played it. And he's growing in confidence, Alistair Cook. You can see from the foot movement. A lot more positive with his footwork now.
Nice
39 for no loss.
So in one game, I remember that Hill Dev managed to change the ball 4 times in 5 overs, I think it was. Until the one swung a bit for him. And we're all guilty of it, but I do think it's a difficult one for the umpires. That's well played. He's waited for that. He's waited for it to swing. And he's just timed it nicely into the mid-wicket area. Well, that's not a bad tactic, actually. I think against any new bowler, particularly a young one, if you get a chance to attack him early on, fall with the second ball he bowls, immediately puts the young bowler under a little bit of pressure.
Yes, and it's a shot that he's decided to play. You can see it. It's outside the off stump. He's fetched it from there, Strauss.
And that's going to be 4 more. So Andrew Strauss has announced his intentions. And that brings up the 50 partnership. A good start for England.
Good start, good cricket. It's making the bowler think now. If you're going to bowl outside the off stump, I'm going to play that shot, irrespective of whether you keep a fielder there or not. Both these shots have gone along the ground, but I won't be surprised even if he takes the aerial route if Mishra bowls in that area. Now, what those 2 shots have done, it's prompted Dhoni to keep a man at deep mid-wicket.
This will be a single, finds the man. There's 2 men out for the sweep, so going England's way at the moment. 51 without loss.
Two men in the deep, will be just a single.
Does he bowl a flipper, Shiva?
He's working on it. He's still working on his flipper. Every now and again, bowls it in international cricket.
Catch it!
Just wide of point. Over ambitious this time, Alistair Cook. Unlucky, the bowler. Running the first one hard, bit of work for Ishant Sharma. He'll come back for 2. Gets to 30, Alistair Cook. It's 59 for no loss. There are 2 men in the deep. A short delivery. He's still taking the bowler on, Andrew Strauss.
We haven't seen anybody pull the ball yet with any conviction. Often difficult on a slow pitch. We've seen Strauss miss Q1 past mid-on. Cook miscued one as well earlier on from Zahir Khan. Strauss missing out this time as well.
Be a single. Going the same way, the sweep shot. At the first session, you'll have to say, although it's been slow going, belongs to England. They needed a good start. Needed a good foundation to build up a huge first innings score. Was the top spinner, but played with ease. He was jumping in excitement. Amit Mishra was in the air, extra bit of bounce as well, just wide of the man at leg gully.
I think Strauss is a bit annoyed with himself with the short leg and leg slipping. Leg glance obviously was a dangerous shot, and he just shadowed the sweep shot at the non-striker's end as if to say to himself, I should have swept that.
It's a quicker delivery to end the over. 63 for no loss. And it's going to be lunch here on day 1 in the first test match here in Chennai. England winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Andrew Strauss 31 not out. Alistair Cook 31. Similar number of deliveries, 80 for Strauss, 82 for Cook. So the rotational strike has been pretty decent. 2 left-handers doing a grand job. Plenty of batting still to come. 27 overs bowled, 63 for no loss England.
Bowlers used by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the four main ones. Zaheer Khan has bowled 9 for 19, Ishant Sharma 8 for 15. 5 overs apiece for the spinners Harbhajan Singh and Amit Mishra, but no wickets for any of them.
Be interesting to see the combination India starts with after lunch. As Harbhajan Singh will start the proceedings. It could well be spinners bowling in tandem. And he starts off with an attacking field. Forward short leg, silly point. There's a slip as well. That's a good shot. And it will reach the boundary. It's not the quickest of outfields, but that was timed well by Strauss.
Yes, it's a Strauss's stroke, the cut shot. He hasn't been given much opportunity to play it so far. First runs on the offside for him in this innings. Little forward movement and then just playing it off the pitch.
Shouts of catch it. Well, Billy Bowden walking across to Daryl Harper. Dravid's very confident.
Well, is it a bump ball? Did Strauss squeeze it? Or did his bat hit the ground and the ball come off the edge? That's the question for Billy Bowden. I have to say, at full speed, it didn't seem to me as though it was out, but replay may tell us something else.
Well, he's referred that to the third umpire. We'll take another look. Suresh Shastri is the third umpire. It's going to be a tough one for the umpire, see, because as the bat hits the ball is also touching the ground. So it's there's an element of doubt there. There's no question about that. So the bat's hitting the ball's hit the ground. I think that will go in favour of the batsman.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's an extremely tough call. That's the point of contact, but contact both bat on ground, ball on edge of bat. Was it squeezed? Difficult to say. Good catch.
Correct decision. And again, nicely played with the spin. He's worked it from middle and off. Alistair Cook plays that shot well, gets on top of the ball nicely. Again, punching it off the back foot, not quite timing it as well as he would have liked. 3 runs comfortably taken.
You've got to make it comfortable for them as Strauss cuts away on the offside.
Yes, and plays it well. Doesn't commit himself on the front foot, so it allows him to rock back. And he gets the placement right too. Yes, he just waits and plays it late. Plays it nicely again. So he's looking good since lunch. Andrew Strauss, third boundary for him. The third one on the offside. This one very similar to the shot he played earlier in the over.
I know as a captain you don't want to be chasing the ball, but I just wonder whether the offside field is quite right here for Harbhajan, particularly to Strauss, who likes to play square. He's got a man on the drive. Now, Strauss would prefer to cut than drive. I wonder whether you can take that man from the short extra cover position. And I think he's worked on trying to just increase his scoring options, not necessarily of big strokes or boundaries, but just of ones and twos to keep things moving. It's 86 for none. Another short ball cut away. That's what we've seen since lunch. 95 for none.
And that's 50 for Strauss, and he's played well. Concentrated hard, he's been selective in his shot making. Just the start England were looking for.
Yep, an impressive start for England. Scratchy at first, Andrew Strauss, but certainly since lunch he's found some fluency, found his timing. It's been helped by the fact that Harbhajan has fed him a couple of cut strokes.
Yeah.
And that brings the 100 up. 34 and a half overs. So rock solid, steady. Just going back to the conditions, nicely hit through the offside into the ground. Should just about get there. Outfield getting a little quicker with the sun baking down. Just a fraction short. Not much margin for error on this surface. What I'm interested in is what will this pitch do, say, day 2, day 3, day 4?
He's gone for the big shot, and he's found the gap. Ends the over with the boundary. It's 111 for no loss. Brings up the 50 for Alistair Cook.
Handshake. Well, that's a good partnership. It's 50 for both openers.
Will stay hit again on the shorter side, and Strauss is a very good player. Square of the wicket in the offside. Harbhajan asking for trouble.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's his pace, and I think he's just pushing it through a little bit too much for me. Harbhajan Singh. And batsman can use the pace on the ball. Both these guys are very strong off the back foot. Andrew Strauss in particular, and he waits for this. This is bread and butter to him. Serve it up all day long.
It's gone for the big one. Man getting underneath it. He takes it finally. Harbhajan Singh strikes because he's bowled much slower through the air, forced the batsman into the error. Alistair Cook, after playing a good innings, has to go.
Well, he won't be happy with this. It's a bit of a soft dismissal. He's done all the hard work. He's tried to fetch it from outside off stump. Looks great when it works. It looks pretty ugly when it doesn't. Harbhajan Singh's got the wicket. Plugged away, taking some pace off the ball, and I think that's made the difference. But he's got the breakthrough. Alistair Cook has gone. He's gone for 52. It's 118 for 1.
Ian Bell is the man at number 3. Excellent average, 42.36. Best of 199. Comes into a good situation in England. 118 for 1. Now is the right time for India. New man in. Try and pick up another one and get back into the match. There is a bit of reverse swing with this ball, which is 41 overs old.
Quite inventive from Ian Bell as he takes 2. What a talk about the pace of Harbhajan. Find the pace. Well, here's another massive clue for him. Little tickle down the leg side, brings 4. It's a good shot from Andrew Strauss, a ball that's slightly offline. swept powerfully for 4. Same sort of shot that did for Alistair Cook, but he plays this so well, Strauss.
I think the difference is that Strauss was always trying to hit the ball along the ground, while Alistair Cook was looking to hit the ball up in the air over mid-wicket. What Strauss is to hit the ball around the square leg area, although it was against the turn. Like good use of the feet there by Ian Bell. That's not going to help Amit Mishra's confidence. He's been taken for runs in his previous overs, and now another boundary. That's not going to encourage him to toss the ball up.
Excellent play from Bell. Very positive down the pitch, nimble footwork. We've seen that before. A ball that's short of a length and knocked away into the offside. The field has been pushed back in that area. And Sachin Tendulkar doing the patrolling.
Well, the attempt there, and that's the danger diving. There's so much rain has been in this area, Chennai, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and Sharma goes for the diving stop here, and just he's got to be so careful. Now watch this. Now that could be serious ligament trouble damage. We saw that Simon Jones in Brisbane. Look at this. Same place again. That's going to be 4 more. And if I was Sharma, I wouldn't even bother chasing that one. Just let that go. It takes Andrew Strauss to 93.
Well, it continues to be profitable for him, the sweep shot. He's got to be careful. Tall, fast bowler. Last thing he wants is a serious injury. And you can see the turf coming out there, so it is pretty soft in that area.
Just short of the man at slip. So Andrew Strauss going to have a cup of tea. He's on 93. And Bell on 17. A partnership worth 46 from 102 balls. Genuine edge, not going anywhere. Played with soft hands. Yuvraj Singh excited briefly.
Yes, a good effort by England again. A good session for them. Just the 1 wicket falling, over 100 runs scored, so they've upped the run rate. And Strauss, the man's still there on 93. He's worked hard, he's concentrated well, and every opportunity to put the loose ball away, he's done that.
Batting card, just the 1 wicket then. Alistair Cook, 100-run partnership there with his partner Andrew Strauss, who's still there, not out on 93. Ian Bell, the other not out batsman. With 4 main bowlers used, and then a couple of overs from Yuvraj Singh at the end and 1 for Harinder Sehwag. But Mishra and Singh doing most of the bowling.
India certainly hoping something like that happens. Had some nervous moments against the off-spinner Ian Bell, batting on 17.
No sledging, please. 2 legs.
Two slips in the gully. He's got a lot of confidence inside Khan, MS Dhoni. Did he pitch in line is the big question, and up goes the finger. He thought about it for a long time, Daryl Harper, and Zaid Khan strikes. Ian Bell is gone.
You could see the finger coming. He looked long and hard. He's done everything that you want it to do, Zaid Khan. Angled the first ball, crossing towards slip, killer delivery, next up, looking to swing the ball back into the pads. He's hit him full in front of, maybe middle and leg, let's see. The ball pitches in line, that's good, it does enough. Oh, that looks absolutely straight enough. Yes, big appeal thought about it, and there's the finger. Great start for India. Bell 17, 164 for 2.
Kevin Peterson, the captain of England, and by far the most attacking and the best batsman in the side. Stunning average of over 50, best of 226. New at the crease with the ball doing a bit. Another tight one. He's looking in good rhythm. There is a bit of help in terms of reverse swing for Zahir Khan. Leg bias will be single to end the over, 165 for 2. It's in the gap, but there is a man in the deep. It's a quick outfield, will get to the boundary. 170 for 2.
Strauss 97. 13 fours. This is his 13th, and again it's off the back foot. Something that India can correct. Bowling at Andrew Strauss, you can bowl very, very full at him.
Given the charge, very, very lucky. Unnecessary from Kevin Peterson, just wide of the fielder at mid-wicket. Will pick up 2.
Very fortunate, very, very fortunate, Kevin Peterson. Yuvraj with these non-spinning spinners.
Edged all along the ground, and that brings Andrew Strauss his 13th Test match 100. A quite remarkable effort given the lack of first-class cricket that he's had in the build-up to this game, and see what it means to him and the England team. Strauss goes on to 103, England 179 for 2. Terrific effort from Andrew Strauss. He was made to work hard for this 100. It was a scratchy start for him in the morning session. He got more fluent after lunch, but since tea it's been hard work, and you can see the delight on his face now that he's got through to that 3-figure score. That's his second 100 in India, consecutive 100 too. Last Test match innings was 100 here. Oh, must be out, is out. More success for Zahir Khan. End of an ugly innings from the England captain. He never looked comfortable. It was a real skittish start, and now the quicker bouncer from Zahir Khan off the splice of the bat, straight up in the air.
Well, because he's not express as Zahir Khan, he can lull you into thinking that he's not going to come off the pitch or bounce as high. But the direction of the bouncer was also very good. It was angling across the England captain, so it meant that he had to get right on top of the ball if he had to control it. He was nowhere near the control of the ball, because he was trying to hit it over his right shoulder instead of the left shoulder. Ball looping up in the air, Zahir shouting that it was his catch, and Peterson's making the walk back to the pavilion. 4 against his name, 180 for 3 England.
Focus has been on Andrew Strauss in the last few moments as he's got through to a 13th Test match 100. But we shouldn't forget we're watching a quite marvellous spell of swing bowling from Zahir Khan into his 5th over. And he's just picked up the England captain with a surprise bouncer. And now he gets a chance at Paul Collingwood. Edged, but along the ground and past first slip. Collingwood off the mark in uneasy fashion.
Just a tentative looking shot there from Paul Collingwood, but making sure he hadn't jabbed at it, playing it with a soft bottom hand, making sure the ball didn't carry. Once again, late swing for Zahir Khan.
Outside the off stump again, but more evidence that England's struggling with Yuvraj Singh. 189 for 3. Perilously close. Ball getting tangled up between bat and pad and trickling back just past leg stump.
You've got to have a little bit of luck. And certainly the luck is running with Paul Collingwood. Oh, it could have knocked the bails off. He's already had a couple of close shouts from leg before, and now this one just going past the leg stump. How close was that?
Since tea, it's been a test for the batsman with the ball reversing. India picking up the important wicket of Peterson and Bell. Another tidy over, 194 for 3.
Catch it!
Shouts of catch it, and the finger has gone up.
Well, he got the finger up eventually. He got it tangled up with the sweater to start off with, but it sounded right. Now, let's have a look. Did he hit it? It's a great piece of a great bowling change. Works immediately. Now let's have a look. Nowhere near it. It's the pad hitting the bat. The pad hitting the pad. The bat gloves. I'll get it out in a minute. Rather, gloves hitting the pad that gives the two noises. But he's actually nowhere near it with the bat. So one for Harbhajan Singh. Paul Collingwood. Well, that's what happens when you're having a bad run. It continues. You get a bad decision. He's actually missed it by a distance. He's gone for 9. It's 195 for 4.
So Andrew Flintoff comes out to the middle. It's been all India since the tea break. 3 wickets in pretty quick succession. And it brings out Flintoff, genuine all-rounder, world-class. He's got a job on his hands here. He's not the best of starters against spin. And India realised that. They've got men round the bat, putting the pressure. And he's out here because Paul Collingwood was the last man to be dismissed. Really unfortunate. Poor decision. He's got that away fine. Off the bat, so first boundary for Flintoff. And the 200 comes up.
Seems a long way away, that 200 a while ago. Andrew Flintoff will take that. Thank you very much. Another 4 runs and England will take the 200. They'll want at least another 100. At least. Preferably 2.
As you could see, Dhoni sending the message across to mid-off, ask him to concentrate around off stump just outside. Just keep it in that area for Flintoff.
That's his strength. Thank you very much. Wait there all day. Just starting to grip. Now, why is that? Is that because the sun's been on the surface, drying the top a little bit?
Although it's quite a friendly pitch pace-wise, there will be some wear and tear as the game progresses. Flatter Goodley to Andrew Flintoff. Well, that's the shot that Alistair Cook tried to play but got it in the air and was caught. A lot of control in this shot from Strauss.
He's hitting it with the turn, Andrew Strauss. Alistair Cook tried to hit it against the turn. Now you can see over here, he's making no effort to hit the ball up in the air. It's a slog sweep, all right, from outside the off stump, but he's hitting it with the turn and making sure when he plays that with the wrists rolled over to make sure that the ball is hit along the ground. It's been a very, very productive shot for Andrew Strauss.
Oh, that'll do. captain's faith in the young leg spinner. He's clipped it back. What a wicket that is, a golden wicket. Strauss has just pumped him through mid-wicket and then tapped one straight back to him.
And this is a very good catch from Amit Mishra. More importantly, he wasn't disheartened by that boundary of the previous ball. He tosses this one up again, and Strauss trying to flick the ball, not able to keep it along the ground. This is a very good catch by Amit Mishra and reward for some fine bowling by the leg spinner. So the 5th England wicket has fallen for 228. Andrew Strauss, a well-played 123.
Well, England, you would say, are in trouble. 221 for 5. James Anderson has come in, night watchman. Now there are just less than 7 overs left.
We started to see the ball. It's bounced a bit more as the game's gone on, but it's certainly started to turn a bit. England have chosen to play 2 spinners, but you have to have runs on the board for those spinners to be able to operate with. And one man's got 123, and England are 222 for 5.
Edge but not carrying. In fact, it'll be runs for Anderson. He'll get off the mark.
Well, it's another little milestone for Jimmy Anderson. 42 innings now, still no naught. Number 9, 10 or 11. It's pretty remarkable. I'm not saying that's quite where he intended this one, but it's off naught. It's a single to his name. Gary Kirsten, a very happy coach. I'm quite happy with that. It's off the outside. Just 4 runs. Andrew Flintoff will take them.
Another googly, but wrong line. I think it's that kind of a spell that'll give Amit Mishra a lot of confidence. It was very expensive in his first spell.
There's that bounce.
And this is day 1. Turn and bounce. Bounce is one thing that will encourage all the bowlers, the faster bowlers and the spinners. Again, the googly, probably hitting one of the foot marks. Made an over. So that will end the day's play. England winning the toss and deciding to bat first. 229 for 5 in the 90 overs. Flintoff 18, Anderson 2, 33 overs in this extended session, 65 runs scored. But the most important thing, India have managed to pick up 4 wickets.
This session, 4 wickets. Singh Dhoni will be delighted. 4 for 65 from 33 overs.
Mainly because of Zahir Khan. He's full of smiles when you do well, when your rhythm is good, bowl a good spell. There is immense satisfaction. Harbhajan Singh picked up 2, although he's quite lucky with the wicket of Paul Collingwood. But overall, India are looking relaxed and feeling happy.
There's the early evening draws in Chennai. The light will fade quickly. They'll do a warm down, but they'll be absolutely delighted, the Indian team. England off to a cracking start from Strauss and Cook. 118 for that first wicket, then Cook got out. Bell, second ball after the tea interval, was trapped by Zahir Khan. Kevin Pietersen, clever bowling. Kevin Pietersen looked out of touch, it has to be said, and that's not very often you can say that about a man that normally is full of confidence. Paul Collingwood, unlucky. He's had a bit of a bad trot just recently, and bad decisions like the one he got today won't help his cause. But Flintoff, he's still there, not out 18. Jimmy Anderson up the order, not out 2. 229 for 5.
And the bowling pretty reasonable from most bowlers. Yuvraj Singh bowling 11 overs, none for 22, kept it tight, created the pressure. Amit Mishra picked up the wicket of important one, the wicket of Andrew Strauss towards the end of the day's play. Harbhajan Singh picking up 2, but the real star with the ball is Zahir Khan, 2 for 36.